The alarm rings before the birds awake. Another morning wrapped in faded blue. I fold the blanket, whisper one small prayer, then chase a life I never got to choose. Steel and concrete know my name too well. They've watched these hands grow older every year. I built tomorrow for somebody else, while mine keeps disappearing. You held my hand beneath the city lights and said we never let this world decide. But promises grow thinner with the bills until they quietly die. I don't blame your heart for letting go. Love grows tight when hope grows thin. Sometimes goodbye is just another word for losing to the world we're in. My wage was always far too small to buy the life you dreamed about. I gave you every beat I had, but love can't silence hunger now. Still these hands refuse to quit, though every road feels twice as long. The poor keep carrying the weight and somehow still stay strong. If tears could turn to silver coins, I'd be the richest man alive. Instead I carry quiet hope and choose another sunrise. The lunch bell rings, then fades away. A simple meal, a cup of tea. Around the table, tired faces smile, pretending everything is easy. One friend sends every dollar home. His children only know his voice. He says a father's love is measured by the sacrifices he can't avoid. Another dreams of opening a shop, saving little by little every week. Hope survives inside the poorest hearts, even when they barely sleep. We are the ones the world forgets, hidden underneath its shine. But every road, every bridge, every home was built by hands like mine. My wage was always far too small to buy the life you dreamed about. I gave you every beat I had, but love can't silence hunger now. Still these hands refuse to quit, though every road feels twice as long. The poor keep carrying the weight and somehow still stay strong. If tears could turn to silver coins, I'd be the richest man alive. Instead I carry quiet hope and choose another sunrise. Maybe wealth is not a number, maybe strength is not a name. Maybe every sleepless worker holds a fire without a flame. If the world remembers anyone, let it remember this: the people with the least to give often love the most. One day the rain will wash these streets. One day the skies will open wide. The dreams we've carried on our backs will finally stand beside us. Though you walk toward an easier life, I found a different kind of peace. Not in money, not in fortune, but no softly fades, like footsteps disappearing in the rain. I close my eyes, take one slow breath, and whisper, tomorrow I'll try again. The alarm rings before the birds. Another morning dressed in grey. I wash the dust from yesterday, then quietly walk the same old way. My jacket carries faded threads, my shoes remember every mile. Still I wear the smallest hope, like a hidden fragile smile. You once held my weathered hands and said we'd never be apart. But promises can lose their voice when poverty surrounds the heart. You kissed my dreams, then let them go when life became too hard to bear. I stay behind with empty hands, still searching for you everywhere. I never hated you for leaving, I only wished you'd seen the richest part of who I was everything unseen. I had bread for the body, love for the soul. One kept us living, one made us whole. You chose a road with brighter lights, I chose to stay and fight. Though my pockets held the silence, my heart still held the light. To every worker standing tall, though no one knows your name, your kindness is a treasure no money ever claimed. The factory hum becomes my song, its rhythm slow, its echo deep. 1,000 dreams pass through these halls before the city wakes from sleep. An old woman folds another shirt, her fingers shaking from the years. She hides her hunger with a smile, so no one has to see her tears. Her father skips another meal to fill his daughter's little plate. He tells her daddy isn't hungry, though his stomach learns to wait. The world keeps counting what we own, as if that's all we're living for. But love still grows in tiny homes behind a weather-beaten door. If hope can bloom through cracked cement, then maybe hearts can bloom again. The darkest night still ends somehow, the sunrise always wins. I had bread for the body, love for the soul. One kept us living, one made us whole. You chose a road with brighter lights, I chose these honest scars, because no amount of gold can buy the truth inside a heart. To every soul who's working late, please hear these quiet words. Your life is worth far more than wages, more than what you've earned. If you're crying in a rented room, thinking no one understands, know there's someone just like you, with calluses upon their hands. If love is left because you're poor, let your spirit disappear. The one who stays through empty days is the one who's truly there. Hold your mother's gentle hand, call your father while you can. Love isn't found in luxury, it's found in simple hands. One day every aching back will finally learn to rest, and every silent sacrifice will shine above the rest. I still have breath for the body, hope for the soul. Though life keeps breaking pieces, it cannot take the whole. I'll keep singing through the rain with every tired breath, because even broken flowers bloom beside the edge of death. To the poor, you're not forgotten. To the workers, you're not alone. Every sunrise softly whispers, keep walking toward home. The piano slowly fades, a quiet voice remains. If today was heavy, rest. Tomorrow is another chance, and a gentle heart will always be richer than full hands. The sky is still a shade of blue before the morning learns to shine. Another shift is calling me, another day that isn't mine. I wear the same old faded coat, the sleeves are torn, the color's gone, but every thread still holds a dream that tells my heart to carry on. Used to wait beside the gate with coffee warming both your hands, back when forever sounded close, before life changed our plans. You never asked me to be rich, only to stay close by. But distance isn't always measured by miles or time. These hands have never learned to rest. They work until the daylight ends. They built 1,000 hopes for strangers while losing you instead. Every paycheck disappeared before it reached our door. Love kept asking us to stay, life kept asking more. Still I lift my head each morning, though yesterday still aches, because tomorrow belongs to those who refuse to break. There's an old man sweeping factory floors. He's worked there since he was 19. He says the years go by like falling rain without asking what they mean. A young girl packs another box, saving every coin she earns. She dreams of wearing graduation robes instead of watching bridges burn. We all carry invisible storms hidden underneath our skin. The world sees uniforms and dusty boots, not the hearts that live within. Some nights hope feels paper thin, some nights silence wins, yet every dawn still softly whispers, try again. These hands have like mine. One day these weary hands will rest, not because they finally gave up, but because they built enough hope for someone else to stand. If you ever think of me again, don't remember how we fell. Remember how we loved each other, even when life wasn't kind. The poor may walk the hardest roads, but kindness lights the way. Though my heart still quietly misses you, I'll greet another day. The piano fades into the silence. Strings rise like the first light of dawn. I breathe, smile through the tears, and whisper, my hands are tired, but my hope is not. He never brought me roses home, or diamonds wrapped in velvet blue. Instead he'd leave the bigger piece of every meal for me to choose. His jacket smelled of dust and rain, his boots were worn, his shoulders sore. He'd smile and say, I'm not that tired, then fall asleep beside the door. Sometimes I'd watch him from the hall, his hands still stained with yesterday. The world saw only what he earned, I saw the love he gave. Love doesn't always arrive with flowers. Sometimes it comes home covered in dust. He loved me in small ways, too quiet for the world to see. He carried all the heavy things so I could simply breathe. He'd walk instead of taking buses, just to save a little more. Not for himself, but for the future he was dreaming of. If love could build a palace, we would have owned the sky. But life kept sending storms we couldn't leave behind. Winter came before we knew, the heater stayed broken again. We wrapped ourselves in blankets, laughing through the cold instead. He fixed my favorite coffee cup, though the crack was still there. He said some broken things are stronger because they've been repaired. I never told him how those words stayed inside my heart, even after life decided we should live apart. He thought he failed me, but he never knew he was already everything I prayed for. He loved me in small ways, like warming up my cold hands, like leaving little notes inside my lunchbox now and then. He apologized for empty pockets when I never cared at all. The richest thing he ever gave was making me feel safe. I'd trade every expensive dream Heaven lets you hear this song. Please don't carry guilt anymore. You didn't lose me to another love. You lost me to a world that made surviving harder than loving. You love me in small ways, and now I finally understand. The strongest hearts don't always shine. They quietly withstand. The poor don't always leave us wealth or houses by the sea. Sometimes they leave a kind of love that changes who will always be. So every time the rain begins or dawn breaks soft and gray, I'll thank the man who taught my heart that ordinary love is never ordinary. The piano whispers into silence. A photograph rests by the window. She smiles through gentle tears, touches his faded work jacket, closes her eyes, and softly says, "You gave me everything, even when you thought you gave me nothing." You left your shadow in the hallway, like I never planned to leave. Every picture tells a story that my heart still wants to believe. I still reach across the mattress in the middle of the night, finding nothing but the silence wrapped inside the morning light. People say that time is faithful, it can heal what love is torn. But every sunrise without you feels like another heart is born to mourn. When the stars forget our names, will they still remember love? Will they shine the way they used to? From the empty sky above, if every promise disappears like footprints in the rain, tell me why your memory still whispers through my veins. Even if the whole world changes and every season falls apart, you'll always be the constellation written on my heart. I found your jacket by the doorway, still carrying your scent. Funny how the smallest moments become what heaven meant. Everyone keeps moving forward, like goodbye is easy now. I'm still learning how to breathe without asking why or how. I don't blame the wind for leaving or the ocean for the tide. Some things aren't meant to stay forever, even when we try. When the stars forget our is hard to fly. I'll carry all the beautiful and leave behind the pain, knowing love is never wasted, even when it ends in rain. If heaven keeps our story long after time departs, maybe stars forget our names, but love remembers hearts. So tonight I'll close the curtains, let the moonlight find my room. I'll whisper one last I love you to the silence and the moon. And when tomorrow finally finds me, I'll be stronger than my scars, still loving you in quiet beneath forgotten stars. You love me like summer, warm enough to make me bloom. Every little laugh we shared could brighten up a crowded room. We counted shooting stars at night, believing they would always stay. Never thought the brightest skies could slowly fade to gray. I still remember every sunset melting gold across your face. Back when forever felt so small, it fit inside your embrace. No one ever tells you the hardest part of love isn't when it ends, it's learning how to keep living after the beautiful parts are gone. You love me like summer, then left me with the rain. Now every sunny afternoon still somehow feels the same. I still hear your laughter floating with the wind, like every season keeps repeating the life we could have lived. You love me like summer, soft, bright and free. Now every autumn leaf reminds me of who we used to be. The park still fills with children running underneath the trees. We used to dream about a future carried by the breeze. I passed the little record shop where we danced without a care. Now every melody sounds lonely without you standing there. Sometimes I catch myself smiling at a memory passing through, then it quietly breaks apart the moment I remember you. People say the seasons change to teach us how to grow, but no one says how winter feels when you're learning to let go. You love me like summer, with open hands and open skies, then left before the leaves could fall, without a last goodbye. The sunlight still finds my window, but never warms the room, because the brightest part of every day always ended with you. You love me like summer, a beautiful surprise. Now I spend forever chasing those July colored eyes. If I could live one day again, I'd choose an ordinary one. Coffee in your watch an evening become dawn. I wouldn't change the ending or beg the story not to fade. I'd simply stay a little longer inside the love we made. You love me like summer, and maybe that was enough. Some people spend a lifetime searching for even half that kind of love. The winter found my doorstep, and spring moved on without me. I'll always thank the stars above for every memory. You love me like summer, the kind that never stays. But every time the sunlight finds my face, I still remember your name. Some seasons leave quietly, but their warmth never really leaves your heart. I waited till the door was closed before the tears could fall. I smiled through every broken word, like nothing hurt at all. You never heard the shaking breath I buried in my chest. I loved you with a fearless heart. You left me with the rest. You thought I was strong enough to watch you walk away, but strength was only something I pretended every day. You never saw me cry when the lights went out at night. You never heard the prayers I whispered to the sky. You only saw the version that refused to fall apart. You never saw the silence breaking every piece of my heart. If you had looked a little longer, maybe you would have known the girl you left behind was breaking all alone. Your side of the bed stayed empty, still I couldn't move. Every corner of this lonely house remembered me and you. Friends kept saying you'll be okay. I nodded with a smile, but healing isn't something you finish in a while. Some nights I almost called you just to hear you breathe, but loving someone sometimes means knowing when to leave. You never saw me cry when the lights went out at night. You never heard the prayers I whispered to the sky. You only saw every sleepless night has stitched together my soul. I won't wait forever for a love that couldn't stay. I'll carry every memory, then slowly walk away. One day you'll hear this song and maybe realize the strongest hearts are often the ones that cry out of sight. The rain has finally stopped now. Morning fills the room. Your shadow's growing smaller with every flower that blooms. You never saw me